Hey everybody, it's Jay Ober. We're back. We're playing Pancito Merge. I apologize if you were listening to the Twitch stream and you're already here. My mic was not set up and capturing, and I fixed that. So we should be good there. We should also have the game audio, so hopefully all that is coming through loud and clear as well. If you're not hearing that chat, please let me know. And if you're hearing like duplicated or super loud, let me know. We're playing Pancito Merge. This is a new game for me. Came out in December of 2025, December 9th to be exact. And it's by Fayer and Sketchy Ceviche, or Ceviche, and published by Fayer. Fayer, and the A has the little accent on it in case you're looking for it. Pancito Merge is basically says drop, stack, and merge colorful pan dulces into bigger, tastier treats in this cozy puzzle adventure with charming visuals and simple gameplay. It's a sweet celebration of Mexican baking, perfect for quick sessions and high score chases. So we're going to jump right in, mostly because I already fumbled the intro and I want to get to playing. We already looked at the settings and pulled some of that music down. So if that's not coming through, just let me know. I can bump that up a little bit, but I don't like it when the game audio overpowers my brain, and then I also uh, can't hear myself think and talk to you. So let's get into it. Uh, we cannot play these two yet. So we're gonna go with La Tradicional. Traditional. All right. And here we go. I'm gonna move the mouse. All right, so we can move and we can hit drop, and that's really it. Um, and we're gonna start with the smiley face. All right. And I'm assuming we're gonna add to those. Cool. Ooh, I like the little animation. So yeah, so if you've played, and it is physics based, so if you've played, a Suikoden style game, I could sell. Sure. Confirm. Thanks. Okay. Um, that's kind of a new thing. I don't think any of the other games in this style had the ability to sell. Ooh, Mex combo. Sure. I would love to sell. Okay, so that's kind of a new gameplay element I've never seen in one of these style where you. Oh, okay, that totally. I was moving this way and it totally moved that, but it's okay. We're still very early on. Um, so I can hit sell and get rid of those. So I'm not sure if there's like a benefit to selling. Ooh, why? That is kind of weird. It kind of side glitches a little. You guys are seeing that, right? I'm moving it and then it like goes back. It's a little weird. Not sure what to make of that. Did it again. Oh, now that time it okay. Not sure. Yeah, there's definitely okay, you know what? I'm gonna do something else here. I'm gonna switch to the mouse and just see if we get that same kind of thing. I was on the Xbox controller and it was doing a little slidey thing. Can we get in there? Oh, so how do I sell? I just tap on it? Okay. Okay, that's cool. I mean, on the PC, that makes sense to kind of use the mouse. Just sit and kind of chill and... Hmm. Now we've got to start playing smart. Let's go here. So the one thing about this game is I mean, I know I can look over here to see, okay, what's it going to merge into? Um, it's very simple. I like the the hand-drawn look of the different treats. I think that's one thing the game has strength in. I don't have one of those. Ooh. Do I want to sell? So I don't know, JT or Storm, if you're here, if you've played a game, you know, kind of like this. I know there's the melons and cantaloupes and whatnot version. I'm really hoping that none of you are getting super hungry by watching me drop small. So how do I shake the bag? Oh, okay. That just kind of. Do I wanna sell though? I feel like I don't. But you know, maybe you need to from time to time. I don't really want to shake just yet. This isn't like a speed run game either. All right, Nova. I don't really, you know, get DMs from people. But welcome in. Welcome in. I mean, again, this isn't like a speedrun game, but it's definitely a chill, relaxing. Ooh, let's go here. I like this little croissant-looking thing. They also have like some varied shapes, whereas the other games in this style, you know, usually are just spheres. So Storm asked, "Are you are you practicing for cooking for the Super Bowl?" I'll be honest, I haven't really thought through like what Super Bowl Sunday looks like for me because my birds aren't in it this year, and um, I don't know. I'm just not like, you know, hopped up for it, so to speak. But I am looking forward to getting together with some friends. As far as practicing goes, like, I'll be honest, like, my wife is probably going to make her buffalo chicken dip. And there's really no competing with that in terms of what I could offer. And so I'm just kind of leaving it up to her, you know, what do you want to make? Oh, excuse me. All right, so we got to get 2 of these ones together. Oh, you want that? Okay, you can have that. Let's try to get... We need to get over here. The music's pretty chill, too. Like, it's probably going to get a little tiresome. Will I at least taste test? Yeah. You know, because I got to be able to, like, sell, you know, our friends, be like, hey, you need to... Ooh, got the pig cookie. I wonder what that... Do they say? No, they don't say what they are. I will definitely be taste testing. Her... Yeah, it's like one of those, like, things that she's made it so often that people just expect it to be present. If that makes sense. And so it's like, hey, you're making the buffalo chicken dip, right? And she's like, yeah, don't worry, I won't let you down. So, not doing much for the game. Same as you, not really interested in the game this year. I don't like it being late on a Sunday. Might have to... Wait, I thought... Is it... What time does it start? For whatever reason, I thought the game was, like... And maybe I'm thinking of... a different Super Bowl? Oh, it is 6:30. Yeah, I mean that's not as late as it could be, but then it ends up being feeling really long because halftime is always extra. And really, like, I'm probably just going to socialize. Like, if I'm, completely honest, like, just going to hang out with friends, catch up with them, socialize. Um, yeah, yeah. I agree, and that does make for a late, like, Sunday. My girls could care less about the Super Bowl, and honestly, like, they weren't even like, oh hey, can't believe the Eagles are in this, the last, two Super Bowls that they were in, or three, I guess, in their lifetime. Um, but they weren't like, oh, gotta stay up and watch the Super Bowl with Dad. Shit, get up a little bit. Nah, it didn't help any. So, I think, like, I'll probably play just a little bit of this. Like, I don't know how, you know, it's a cool little game. I like the little hand drawn and the animation look. It feels like a children's book. Um, and like I don't know if selling things is actually better because like now I don't have that item and now I need to like make it again. But I guess that's how you get like the little shake it ups. So like, yeah, I don't know. It's fine, I guess. That was a cool little animation. And then like you're trying to get the combos, so I guess that's like a thing. I also haven't really had like a lot of stress at work, thankfully, and so but since I've been like struggling with sleep, it's like, do I really want to be up and doing stuff and out late? Yeah. Whoa, that kind of flipped out there. Cool. Like, I just got that. All right, I'm going to go back to the controller. I just want to see. Okay, let's move the mouse over here. I just want to see if it does that again where, yeah, look, it did it there. Huh. Well, save that one, but yeah, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to send this to the developer and they will see what I'm seeing. But this is Pancito Merge, so... Oh, we forgot to put... Hold on. Pancito... Done. Forgot to update the Twitch stream. Storm, why didn't you tell me? Good baker. I reached 500 points in any bakery. Oh, there's multiple bakeries? Maybe that's what the other... when we started, I guess that's what that was. Different bakery designs, maybe? Different people? I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. Oh, that guy wants one of those. See, I can get rid of that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, because that blocked that. It's okay. Oh, not okay. Still not okay. Maybe this will do it. Oh, I can get rid of that. Oh, unlock the 10th bread. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm like mildly engrossed now because the dopamine of unlocking things is real. Sorry, I don't have any of those. Well, now I do. So one thing about, like, I think it's Suikoden is how you say it. Oh, but I want that to merge with that. Oh, because I clicked. Oh well. One thing about, like, the Suikoden style with the game is that, like, it also shows you, like, the next couple, so you can kind of plan a little bit. I think that's... Whoa. Pig. Oh, pig. I need another pig to merge with this one. Okay. Want to shake the bag? Let's shake the bag. That didn't really help. Oh, now I could use a shake bag. Well, I guess we could just sell this one. Sell that one. That didn't work out too well. I feel like we're gonna get mad because we made bad decisions. No, I don't. I need that though. Let's get rid of it though. Oof. How did that not, like, fall? I don't have one of those. I can't tell if that looks like a clam or a fossil. Storm, have you seen any new trailers that were, like, coming soon for, like, Super Bowl trailers? I saw a Jurassic Park parody for Xfinity, and it was hilarious. The Mario trailer, dude, I'm so stoked for that movie. There's a Nintendo Partner Direct tomorrow. Now, I'm sure they won't show any, you know, more trailer stuff, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the Mario movie. Are your kids excited? Like, did they enjoy the first one? And have they seen the trailer, the teasers for the new one? Like this one. Kind of looks like a hamburger or, like, a macaroon of some sort. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what was next. Shake bag. Kind of worked. I feel like I must have gotten lucky on that combo. Unless that combo is not... They cannot wait. Daughter likes the other princess, Daisy, I think. Okay, yeah. Oh, no. You mean Rosalina? In blue? Or she likes Daisy? Because Daisy is a princess, but I don't think she's been shown. Rosalina is the one from Galaxy that's in the trailer. JT, I don't know if you're still here, but doesn't look like you are. JT, fun fact, his favorite princess is Rosalina. Fun fact. He plays her in Mario Kart. But yeah, that's the Galaxy Princess. I'm a little, like, taken aback that you thought that was Daisy. I don't know. Like, I thought I could trust you. Just kidding. So, this is Pancito Merge. I'm guessing Pancito is Spanish, maybe, for, like, the types of treats these are. Not 100% sure. Should look that up. And merge just simply means coming together. So I don't think anything special there. I don't have the piggy. I also like how it still shows the Xbox controls. Maybe just because my controller's still on. It's just not... Do you think we can do it? Oh! Nailed it. Okay, now we need to get one of those. Oh, so close. Oh, wait, we could sell that one? Oh, that did not work. Oh, that made it worse. These look really yummy. Like, all this stuff looks really yummy. I will say that. The artwork definitely feels like a children's book, like with these characters coming out to greet you and everything and ask for food. These remind me of, like, empanadas in terms of the shape. That did not work. Okay, hold on. Yes, that one. Haha, Mario Kart 64 was a long time ago. Storm. Rosalina was not in Mario Kart 64. No, she wasn't. That was a cool little combo. Where's JT to call it a wombo combo? Oh, how did that not shake the bag? I like the shake the bag feature. I don't... Oh, man. Go, go, go. Yes. I know I could have removed that, but it felt unnecessary. I've reached 1,000 points. I haven't even been paying attention to my points. Shake. That didn't really do anything. Oh, that one's like freaking out. Like, that's a bad idea. That didn't help at all. I'm also interested to see how they integrate Bowser Jr. and, like, where they're going with that, because I think that's very interesting to me. What's my recording time at? Recording. We are recording. I thought this tells me how long I've been recording. 25 minutes, okay. You also have to kind of aim inside the like paper bag part, which is a little odd. I think I want to put that up there. That did not work. I needed that. Oh, Dude. Oh, that didn't help at all. Actually, we gotta get rid of this one. Uh-oh. I thought I messed that up. Have your kids watch the Super Mario Brothers for the 80s? Uh, maybe? I feel like I've subjected them to it. I don't think I'm gonna get that one. I feel like I made them watch it. It's like a form of punishment. Like capital punishment. You know what I mean? You know, I just thought of, so I've been showing the Harry Potter movies at the college, and we were talking about like what movies we should do next. I should subject these students to something like the Never-Ending Story and make them all traumatized like I was. Yes, he says emphatically. Like, if their parents haven't already had them watch it, like, it's really, like, it's for science, right? Like, they should watch it. Oh, shake it. Go, go, go. Yes. All right, can we get the 12th? I feel like that took a lot of points. Like, it's really, like, my responsibility to subject them to that awesome movie. Yeah. Dude, I haven't seen the movie in so long, but I still remember, like, some of those key parts, and I feel like it sticks with you. Something about, like, the practical effects, and then even, like, some of the... I don't even know if I would call it, like, CG. Like, they didn't really have CG. I don't know what you would really call it, like, the in-between, where... like, maybe a little bit of CGI? But anyways, like, I've been talking to these guys about, like, all these movies that are, like, what I would consider, and maybe you would consider, like, classic must-watch movies. And they're like, I haven't watched it. And I was like, man, I've aced it as a parent, showing my kids these, like, solid classic movies. And they've not, and these students haven't seen any of them. So character struggles and trials, yeah. Like, we've just started with the Harry Potter series. I forget how it came up in, like, conversation, but then, like, some of them were like, I've never seen it. Yeah, one of my guys has never seen Back to the Future. I don't know if I've asked him about the original Ghostbusters. But, like, we've talked pretty extensively about, like, classic 80s, 90s movies. And some of them are like, yeah, I've never watched that. So we were gonna look at, like, doing Lord of the Rings next. Because again, some of them have never watched Lord of the Rings. The thing that scares me with that is how long, and I'm like an extended version only watcher. How long those are? Yeah, yikes. Well, yikes in terms of watching them with the students, or yikes in terms of they've not watched them yet. Oh man, because I feel like that statement, that yikes, could go multiple ways. They have not watched them. Yeah. Now, granted, and again, this isn't an excuse. They were born after those movies came out in the theaters. Okay. And I would say there are a handful of them, like 5 or so, that have watched them and they love them. Blah blah blah. Yikes. um. Yeah. I mean, if that doesn't make you feel old, I don't know, dude. Back cracked and everything. We are old. We are old. Um. So yeah. So it's just been one of those things where I'm like, I I don't know what to say other than I wish I could watch all of these movies with all of you, but like you guys, like I have a life, believe it or not, and I have kids and a family, and there's just a lot. Yeah, I don't think they've even watched that one, and like it's just been like that's a Ober family sick day movie is Princess Bride. So like you're staying home from school, you're staying home from school and watching Princess Bride. Like that's just how we roll, you know. And I'd like to say, you know, we've done, you know, our best in that regard. I think there's still some blind spots for our daughters in terms of those classics that they haven't seen, but I think they're pretty far along. And not that like which movies have you seen is a, you know, telltale sign of anything special other than, you know, again, good parenting. But oh man, talk about Kevin Costner Robin Hood. Is that where you're going with that? Because that's a good one too. I'm assuming Kevin Costner Robin Hood. Although it'd be funny to be like, hey, we're gonna watch Robin Hood and then show him Men in Tights. Kind of wonder how my wife would feel about Men in Tights. I feel like her humor, while she's, you know, while she did marry me, her humor, like, I've definitely like hit her limit sometimes with like what I find funny versus what she finds funny. Not afraid to say that. Oof. So I feel like you get the shake the bag option every time you complete one of those. I've actually played this level now for like a half hour. Men in tights, tights. Like, do you think it would be funny to tell them we're gonna watch Robin Hood and then watch that movie instead? Be like, wait a minute, this isn't. Is this really Robin Hood? I could see a couple of them thinking it was funny. I feel like that humor, like that's like the Spaceballs humor, you know? It's like it's definitely not for everyone. Um yeah, so we're discussing, you know, what movie, you know, should be next. I think a lot of them are leaning towards Lord of the Rings. I haven't really like polled too many people. We've had about 10 or so coming to the movie nights. And it's just been a unique time. So yeah. But what do we feel about Pancito Merge? I mean, I feel like it's fine. Like I'm not oh man, I was really hoping that would drop. I'm enjoying, like, the music is charming, the visuals are great. Ooh. Let's get rid of this one. I almost messed that up. I almost missed that I was... Yes. Ah! Wasn't sure if that was going to fall. I really wish I could get rid of these two. Definitely need to get rid of those. That's fine. No. Not going to help me out there, smiley face. Those are like, was it IHOP? Does IHOP do the smiley cookies here in America? I think it's IHOP. I haven't been in an IHOP in forever. But like, I feel like I could pick a classic movie and it just be literally never ending, not just a never ending story, but like, oh, I totally missed that. I was thinking even like the Terminator series or Aliens or like, you know, those types of things. And like, I'm sure there's classic Disney animated stuff that they haven't seen. And the crazy thing is these students are like as old as my oldest daughter. Maybe a few of them are a little older. But that's been on my mind, like what to do next. Help me out. No, I don't want any more smiley faces. Ooh, thought that was gonna fall. Oh! So if we... I feel like if we got rid of this, those would merge. Nice. Okay, that one was nice. I've definitely not been keeping an eye on what's stuck down there. Oh, why did that have to go that way? I was hoping so close. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Back at it. I definitely think the shake the bag is a little bit of a cheat code in some ways. I mean, I know there's a gameplay element, but it's like, oh, hey, got rid of him. Finally. Oof. But like ultimately, I think this is a fine game. I think the developers did a great job, and I would definitely recommend this to someone who is looking for a like you know simple puzzle game that's basically like a Suikoden style. That's gonna this is starting to get a little too full up here for me. Helps some. Did not help enough. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what was next. That's on me. Okay. So this And this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't have any of those. Wait. Oh, I needed that to go the other way. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I should have saved that for that one. I think we might be stuck. Saved by the cat that ordered. But we're mounting. Shake the bag. Oh, that's gonna get me stuck. Barely saved me. This might be it, folks. Speed, Titanic, Jurassic Park. Yeah. Oh, Jurassic Park would be so much fun with that group. Shake the bag. Oh. Got to go for a bit. Okay, okay, hey. No problem. I appreciate you as always popping in to say hi. Hope you have a good rest of your night. I should be around. So yeah, hope to see you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. So I'm still in the first level. Like I haven't I'm about to. I think. I'm pretty sure. You know, unless something miraculous happens. Pretty sure I'm dunzos. I feel like this one's not going to disrupt it, other than this one falling through. Do you think that'll slide that and that together? Let's try it. Nope. Hey, there we go. Oof. Oh, I wasn't looking. Let's go this way. Shake the bag. We need these two pigs to get together. This doesn't help at all. I need the other one first. Oh, the bag broke. All right. Well, hey, there we go. There we go. Let's return to title. Okay, developer. That sound effect, maybe there's a reason for it, but that sound effect for when the bag broke and we went back, that was not great. That was not great. Sketchy Ceviche. Are you are you the developer? You're the developer. You are. Ah! Developer in my stream. What's up, Sketchy Ceviche? Hey, you just saw me break the bag for the first time. One of them, yeah. I saw. Oh man, Fryer. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it. I saw, or Fayer. Sorry, Fayer. Fayer and Sketchy Ceviche. This is the first time I've ever played a game on stream where the developer has entered the chat. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing great. I have enjoyed the game. Oh, Fire. Okay, like Fire, but in Mexican. Oh, okay. Or like in Spanish, Mexican. Okay, cool. I said earlier on stream when I started up the game and I was selecting things, I was like, my daughter who is doing Duolingo and she's doing really well in Spanish class and everything. I was like, she would totally have told me how to pronounce things. Welcome in, welcome in. Again, I don't know that I've had a developer on stream with me. Some of the things that I've said so far about, and again, sorry for my pronunciation, Pancito Merge. Um, I've really enjoyed the visuals, so I don't know if that's something you've helped with or if you had an artist outside of you and Fire, but I've really enjoyed like kind of the what I would call the children's book aesthetic. It just made me feel like I was, playing through a children's book as the various characters came up to the screen. So that's one, just note. I've played other games in this style with like the shapes that you're merging together, trying to get the higher, the bigger size and everything. I think one thing you do differently that I really enjoyed is like the little shake the bag to kind of mix it up. And then you have the little selling off, almost like a uh, diner dash. I don't know if you've heard of that one or played that one, but like you've got orders coming through and people want these different uh, cookies, pastries, baked treat, the pancito, um, and that. So those are kind of my initial takeaways. Is just all that. But like maybe you heard there at the end when the bag broke, the sound effect that it like exploded. Uh, I feel like was a little out of character for the game, and I don't know. Again, like I know the game came out in December and everything, and I don't know what your uh overall sales have been or your reception. I did look a little bit here, like you've got like 89 very positives and recent reviews. I think there's 18 of those. Yep. So good numbers there in terms of very positive. um but I would say that like the only thing that really caught me off guard was that with the sound effect. The other thing, and I don't know what kind of testing you guys have all done, but I was running into a thing. Let me see if I can. I'm going to go into the next to the level again, and I just want to see if I can replicate it for you. So if you're here on stream again, I appreciate you, um, and all that. And I'm going to try and show this to you. Okay, so again, you can move, you can drop. So I'm just going to drop, and I just want to see if I can recreate this. What I was running into, again, I'm on a PC playing this through Steam. I've got an Xbox PC controller, and there were times where when I was moving the controller, and again, I don't know if it'll do it, now that you're here, um, but I was sliding left and right, and um, the controller would like zap back over to this side of the screen. There it goes. There. See that? I'm moving to the right, and it's like glitching back over, and I'm using a control pad. So again, I don't know if you've experienced that issue before, Now when I switch over to the mouse, it doesn't do that. And I don't know, like, again, I'm over here. You've never seen that? Okay. So I just moved the mouse out of view. So I want to see if I can replicate that again. Okay, because again, my cursor is here. If I have the cursor here, and it is a USB controller. Okay, so look, the error is going. See, I'm moving it, but then it rests back where the cursor is pointed. If I move the cursor out of frame, okay, now it's not doing that. So I don't know if that's like an easy fix or if that's just a like, you know, uh some kind of, again, I don't know game development, I know web development. But that's like a, if target is, if user is using controller or if input is controller, then hide that mouse ability. But otherwise, like, okay, the loot odd what OS? Windows 10 and yeah, just Windows 10. I love your character design. So again, I don't know if that's you or if that's someone else, but like the luchador here, love him, love him. And like I said, I love the ability to sell the items to kind of clear things up. But more importantly, um, is this your second game? I know when I looked, I clicked on, and I don't know if I clicked on your name in Steam or if, oh look, it's doing it again. Was doing it. Yeah, it snaps back, but I've moved the mouse all the way down, like it's out of view. Automagically. Oh, I love that you use that word too. I use it all the time. At least it's supposed to. Well, if you need, any kind of further testing, let me know. Um, but what I was gonna say is I don't know if this is your first game. I know I saw, another game from either you or Fire in the Steam listing. But you made a video game, and that is more not necessarily that I can say, because I've made games back in the day on like Flash. Like I'm so old. I used to make games in like Director and Macromedia Flash, um, and all that. But you made a game and you released it on Steam, and that is more than a lot of people who play video games can say. But I really hope that the reception uh, to this has been great. I'm having fun. I was actually like, I'll be honest, like I was like, oh, I'm gonna record for the stream, and I had one person in here, wasn't sure what I was gonna do tonight. This game was in my list from Press Engine, and I was like, oh, I'll just play this one. I've fired it up, and now you're here, and that's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, so I am seeing that again with the controller, which is fine because I have a mouse, and while I like to use controller a lot, um, I do pick up the mouse. The art of Pancito Merge is by Vanilla Rider. She does a ton of everyday Mexico art. Oh, I will let me so that I don't lose it. I'm gonna pull up my phone here and look up Vanilla. Everyday Mexico. Everyday. I feel like the artwork and style that you guys have done is just awesome. Um, what? Sorry, my wife. Uh, Everyday Mexico, or yeah, Everyday Mexico. Okay, cool. I found her. Oh, I like her little axolotl there. All right, I should not scroll through Instagram while being on stream. Ugh. Basketball games are not going so great. My daughter's team is losing. Oh wait, I wanted to switch to the mouse. Um, her art is very cute and physical. Yeah. So sorry. Did you? Is this your first video game that you've developed? Okay, no worries, no worries. Um, I am just having fun, and I'm so thankful that you're here. Um, I play a lot of like just indie developed games. Though I do like I have a Switch, I have a Xbox and a PlayStation, and a gaming PC here, and I play a lot of everything. So if you ever are not just looking for your own game on stream, which has got to be like crazy, um, you know, it's awesome to have you here. But if you ever want to catch my streams, feel free to follow. Um, I'm actually kind of at a loss for words. I have a desire to make my own game someday too, and I have a couple friends that are like, "Dude, we should just do it. We should just do it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know," but then I'm like, I don't like. I just haven't made the time. I haven't freed up my schedule and the busyness of life. I've got two teenage daughters, and it's like it's never gonna be. And maybe this is something you'd say. There's never gonna be a right time or enough time because you're always going to have something. And I know. Um, so you said Fire has been a developer for 10 some years. Okay, you made a few games too. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully this isn't the last one. And there's never a right time to do it. Yeah. Have things been good though for you guys as a team? Like in terms of like I said, the audience reception seems pretty high. For at least this game. Have you and again, I don't know what your barometer is for it, but like, have you done decent enough to do well? Uh, Either together as a team or by yourself in game development, or is it still pretty stressful and heartbreaking, heart aching, all those things? Audience has been great. We could use a lot more sales. Yeah, I get that. Not sure if we're gonna break even soon. Okay, okay. Yeah, I imagine that. Like, and I don't know how it all works. Like, if it's like you've got you know sponsors or investors or somebody. I've seen like uh crowdsourced type stuff. Can sometimes be the way to go. Um, but if you're just trying to get by and all that, and yeah, it is what it is. Um, but I appreciate you like just jumping in here. This project was completely self-funded. Okay, wow. I'm gonna guess, just surmise from some of those things that you said already. A little stressful and scary at times, especially once you hit the button that says submit game to Steam or however that goes. I don't know. If there's a button you just you know hit launch now. So, well, we're confident in the game being a good game. Yeah, it is good. It is. I've enjoyed, just kind of the chillin'. I don't know if you released on any other platforms, but like, I could totally see, uh, you know, if this was like something on a Switch or a portable console. Like, I feel like this would be one of those games you just sit and pick up for a few minutes here and there, um, and play, from time to time. Um, Otherwise, like, I feel like being on the PC might be a little harder, as far as a market, just because it might not be that, kind of quick pick up and play. But like if it's on mobile or on a mobile device, I could see, uh, doing well, like as a cell phone game. But maybe it's harder to sell there. Then you got to get in the whole ad thing, and that's, kind of scummy, scammy from time to time. Yeah. Yeah, I mean there are, um you know the market is flooded with games every day, and even to get a couple hundred sales, um can be difficult. I don't know what the average is when it comes to sales of your Steam games, but hopefully, getting the word out, um being on streams like this, talking to people. Like, I've been to a couple different places. Yeah, no abusing tactics. Good. Um, I've been to a couple places where developers come and share their indie games, and I've enjoyed the journey with some of them. Like, I've seen games, just getting started, gamers, being developed, getting started, and then, oh, I should have shook that bag the turn before. Um, and the process of seeing the game year over year being turned into something, playable, fully playable, on sale, has been one of my highlights, going to these different conventions. um, I'm in the Northeast in Pennsylvania in the United States, and there's a conference nearby that I'm looking to go to in the summer. And like, each time I meet new developers, and some of them are just like, single person trying to make a game, or a small team of, two or three or a dozen, and they're like, trying to put their best foot forward and get their game developed, and then they do. And like, I've played some of those games on PC and on Switch after seeing it, 2 or 3 years in a row at this local conference, this local convention. And that's like by far my favorite part of the community, just seeing the way game developers like help each other, and want each other to succeed, and see the good, and see the games, come out. So hopefully you've had some of that too. um One point, I was working as a web developer for a Puerto Rican game development group, but that kind of fell to the wayside. um I think it was like PR, yeah, PRGA or something like that, I believe was their initials. Um, but I was the web designer for them, developer, and, trying to help get them started, through a friend, uh, who was from Puerto Rico, who, uh, got me linked in with that group and everything. But unfortunately, like, that, never, or hasn't yet, manifested into anything other than like a little demo site I made them. But their whole goal was to have games developed by, native Puerto Rican, developers and designers, and then kind of form a group around game development, and help each other find community. So definitely, like, need it. Um, and that's something that's like needed everywhere. Like, no matter what your background is. That feeling when your pancito shifts. Mostly a solo dev, but weirdly got me to collab more often with others. Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah. I mean, I think there's benefits. Obviously, you know, you want to make the game you want to make, and and sometimes when you start adding more people, uh, you know, the saying here is too many cooks in the kitchen. I don't know. Is that a 6 combo? I think because that just went up. Um, you know, once you get a lot of people going on, your personal ideas or the personal desire of what you want to make can get lost in the shuffle, and that's, you know, maybe not the best, especially if you're trying to make a game that you want to make. But you know this, you know all this. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to say you know, a professional Pancito Merge player with my combos, but I'll be honest, it's like very clicky luck at this point. Not quite the professional level. Ooh, don't want to stop there. 666. I'll probably play this one out until my bag breaks again because I want you to hear. I know you know the sound effect, but I just want to say that the sound effect for the sound effect for when the bag broke was probably the most startling part of this whole game. So I don't know who your music artist is, if that's something you helped with, or if you've just found some, you know, sound effects assets. But yeah, it was a little much. I felt like it didn't fit with the game. I feel like just the crunching of a paper bag uh would have been good enough for my soul. Um but yeah. So I do have a question. So as a developer, so the part with the door, the window, and people coming up and asking for items, like, you know, there's other merge games like the Suikoden and whatnot. That idea to me is super creative because it's a way where it's like your game differentiates itself from the others and keeps you unique. Um, was that your idea? Or where did that idea come from? Was it part of just talking through those similarities to other sound of the bag? It's a bit of a Mexican old TV children humor. Okay. Hey, you know, if that sound is I don't know if the word looking for is like cultural or recognizable, then leave it. I'm just telling you, the first time I heard it, it startled me. So that's all. That's all you have to do. You know, just know that I was startled. It caught me for a surprise. Um, so I'm definitely talking and not uh, paying as much attention to what I'm doing because I'm not faring as well as I did the last time. I think I had over 1,000 points the last time because I think I saw the. Oh, come on! Let's shake the bag. Oh, come on! I was like, are these gonna touch? Are these gonna touch? Ugh. Let's see if we can send that through with a little bit of physics. Nope. Not enough physics. Not enough physics. Oh, I love the cool axolotl. I don't know if I saw the axolotl yet. It'd be cool if you had uh character names or something for them. All right, the game design and production and most of the creative stuff was done by Fire. Okay, design, production, and most. I got in the project after the game idea was already almost done. Okay, okay. Oof. This is gonna be a little painful down there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to recover. Oh, I need it in here. Oh. I feel like at one point in the game, it gives you this like impossible odds that you're not going to get the things you need to stack correctly. Physics are the mini boss in your game. You know that, right? There we go. Combo, combo. Sell. Yes. Yes. Ah, oh, shake the bag. Can we get it? Oh, come on. That's like perfectly merged. I mean, perfectly like touching there. The same angle. I thought I was going to get lucky. All right, so we need to build one of these. Are there, question, are there names for each of these? Like, what do you call, like, are there different names for each of these in terms of the treat that they are? Oh, you just click on them? Okay, so here, as a web developer, going over this with my mouse, it would be cool, and maybe it's just, you know, the black line that comes around them when like the luchador's here or somebody's here, and there's like the black line for the cell. Again, maybe you guys have done, you're like, you've shipped it, you're like, we're not making any updates. But if I hover over this, it'd be really cool if the black line that's already around them got a little thicker. Because then, as a web developer, like, that's a hyperlink to me that indicates that I can click on it. If the black line and maybe even the black around the number would also um, kind of indicate that it's clickable, then I would click on it. So yeah, let's go. Uh, Galleta, because I know your L's kind of make a Y sound. Galletas are, and maybe it is galleta, are quite popular and can come in many shapes and colors. Can be sweet or savory, sweet or savory, and are often enjoyed as a snack or dessert. Okay, like, or like even like this, you've got the color change. So it, you know, sometimes just having somebody else play your game brings those things out. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce this one, but Penq maybe. A sweet, dense bread, often flavored with vanilla, chocolate, or fruits like banana. Okay, this one so far has the classic red wrapper. I'm a really big fan of like banana bread, something my wife makes. You know, a lot of times we put chocolate chips in it, but if this is like a banana, you know, flavored bread, ooh. Palvaron tricolor, maybe the next update. A crumbly shortbread like cookie that is often dusted with powdered sugar. It's called Palvaron because it's so soft it turns to powder when eaten. Ooh. So, do the different colors have different flavors? Besso. Literally meaning kiss. This is a sweet pastry made of two Storm Chaser. I'm glad you're back because guess who was in the chat? Sketchy Ceviche, one of the developers on this game, joined my chat. So they have been sharing with me some background type stuff on the game, as well as just kind of call and response, answering response, whatever you want to call it, chat. And it has been so great. So Sketchy Ceviche, meet Storm Chaser. Storm Chaser is one of my, I think from the beginning, has been a part of my chat streams and Twitch streams and all that. So welcome back in, Storm Chaser. I know you were here and then gone. Maybe you had a storm to chase. But right now I'm reading through the different pastries. So literally meaning kiss. This is this is a sweet pastry made of 2 round cookies of merengues. Ooh. Joined together with jam or cream in the middle. Now I'm not a big fan of jam, but the cream. So this does seem a little bit like our oh man, a friend of mine makes them. I I can't think of the name of him now. I can't think of the name. Oh, this is an empanada. Sweet. We have a Puerto Rican and Dominican restaurant just down the street from our house, and a Cuban restaurant. And the Puerto Rican Dominican place that's like 2 families merged into one to do this restaurant. They make empanadas. Now they do like meats, meat empanadas. I'm too old to indulge on sweetbread now. Hey, I hear you, but every once in a while, sweetbread. I do like empanadas. I've never had a fruit empanada. Not tried like pumpkin. I don't know that I've ever eaten a guava in my life. I've had pumpkin and I don't like pumpkin. Can't stand the flavor. But meat and cheese, like we do either beef and cheese or chicken and cheese empanadas from our local place. Bolillo. Bolillo? Bolillo? Does that have like a Y sound for those L's? Again, my Spanish is really rusty. As I always tell people, yo hablo español poquito. A crusty oval-shaped bread roll similar to a baguette. It's a staple of Mexican bolillo. Bolillo. Okay, cool. I appreciate you sounding it all out. Another thing, this is my ethnocentricity showing, maybe. Um, but if you had like the phonetic spelling underneath of them, and then just bump this down a little bit, but like in small, like even smaller than this text in parentheses, add that to the next update list. It's just a, I don't know, text to update, but the sounding it out, super helpful, because that has been super helpful for me. Also, I'm pretty sure Ceviche is one of the Splatoon characters that is in the new 3.0 update with Animal Crossing. So, fun fact there. All right, crusty oval-shaped bread rolls similar to baguette. We said that staple of Mexican cuisine, often used for tortas sandwiches. I did not know that tortas was the name for sandwich. So appreciate that. Like you could just do the parentheses and the sounded out sketchy ceviche pronunciation for the gringos. And I've actually been to Mexico. Our church used to do mission trips there. Been to Mexico once. Been to Spain twice. Once for a high school trip. Once for a mission trip where we lived there for it was like 4 weeks or maybe like 3.5 weeks. My oldest daughter's first steps were on the beaches in Spain in Malaga. That would have been like the southern coast of Spain. Went into Africa when we were there. Both times actually, I've been to Africa, into the Straits of Gibraltar there. Oh, ceviche is a marinated seafood, so it makes sense as a Splatoon character. Yeah. And then also been to the Dominican Republic 3 different times. Twice with our church, and then once with a high school as a chaperone. So, I have gotten and those trips were like the Spain one was the last mission trip to a Spanish speaking country, and that was when my daughter was 8 months old. She learned to walk there. Her first steps were on the beach, like I said, and she's 18. She's 18 and a half, basically. All right. Cuernito is a croissant like pastry filled with sweet cream, chocolate, or something fruity. Okay, so this reminds me of the Italian, like a rolled. They call them like chocolate cigars. They put like chocolate and a cream of some sort inside of it. But put chocolate on the outside. Just from the visual, looks very similar to that. I don't know the Italian word for them. Um, like a cannoli, I think is maybe. So I wonder if Granito Releno. I don't know if that's like croissant roll. Broken down. All right, concha. Okay, so I did describe this one as a shell. So props to your artist. You had mentioned her up before. Vanilla, right? Vanilla something. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Vanilla Ryder. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. I have a friend named Ryder. Concha, a sweet round bread with a sugary shell-like topping, hence the name concha, meaning shell. The topping is often striped and comes in various flavors, various colors and flavors like vanilla or chocolate. Um, do you have a favorite? Okay, as I'm going through these, think about it, Sketchy. What is your favorite food, pastry, baked item that you have in this game that's your favorite? Puerquito, also known as maranito. This is a pig-shaped cookie made with piloncillo, unrefined cane sugar, and spices, giving it a molasses-like flavor. Ooh, I wonder if this tastes close to like a gingerbread cookie kind of thing. I don't know if you've ever had those. My mom would like this because she likes pigs. So, oh, ojo de buey. The name means ox eye. Freshly baked bolio. Oh, bolio. Bolio is my favorite, really. Okay. All right. Its name means ox eye and is a ring of puff pastry filled with a large eye that is like a muffin or pound cake in texture. The outer ring is flaky or crispy. Ooh. So that's like merging two into one. That sounds interesting. And we're back to the beginning. So I didn't unlock these two yet. I thought I I don't want to tell the class anything, but I'm pretty sure I actually saw this one already. I remember it in my first game. I'm almost certain. But it didn't make it here. But I'd have to look to be 100% for sure. So the bolio, oh, bolio is this one. Okay. A hard ginger cookie. Okay. Yeah. Um Class, are we hungry? I'm all of a sudden thinking um shame on you, Ceviche, because now I need to go downstairs and get a sweet treat. Do we want to get rid of this one? I just want these ones to merge. I feel like we're better off hoping for maybe a removal of the empanada. So I didn't know that empanadas could be like a sweet treat. I only knew them as like the meat and cheese or the chicken and cheese. So learn that today. Um and all because of playing. I don't know if I want it to get rid of the Periquito, but that cleaned up a lot of stuff down here. So, Sketchy, you can ignore the customers for a few turns and they will change their order. Yeah, I know. And I've seen that. So like sometimes I'm like, I don't know what I want to hide. Ooh, like that one might, but I don't need to because I got that. And I think that's a cool little effect in the game. Like I still think that's like one of my favorite parts is the characters coming through. So are you from, and like I don't, like if you don't feel comfortable, if you don't want to out yourself, like are you from Mexico? In terms of, either where you currently live or where you were born. Because I think it's awesome either way that you've worked to build this this game with Fire and got a lot of your culture in it. It's like when I watch the whole core team is from Mexico. Awesome. Awesome. It's like when I watch some of the different Pixar movies where they take place in different I feel like Pixar does a good job of like movies in different countries and all that, and I really liked oh man, this is gonna I'm drawing a blank, but I'm cheating. I'm googling Coco. I don't know why I brain farted on that one. I really enjoyed that movie so much for just the so I had a Spanish teacher that was from Spain, and so we learned like the Queen's Spanish. Like she was very uh traditional. Oh yeah, Coco was great. I love the colors and the music. Like I feel like that's one. Uh, it's been a while since I've seen it. I saw it in theaters, and it's like more emotional than like every Pixar movie, but like they mixed and matched a few regions. It was fun. Yeah. Um, I feel like they did such a good job, like just with the cultural heart of that movie. I should have I should have held that one because I needed a second of the pig cookie. I get too eager when I see the characters over here, and I'm like, oh, I gotta find what you're looking for. Um, and I don't actually. Now I might. Playing for survival is also a goal. Like, you mean just not losing in this? What do you mean by playing for survival? The other thing I want to do, um, so I didn't try this out yet. Is there? Okay, there is a escape menu. Um, hmm. Okay, cool. Um, so I knew to hit escape. I don't know. Again, and don't take any of what I'm saying as like I have enjoyed this game. Don't take anything of what I'm saying as like you need to do this to make it better or whatever. But like, and I don't know where you would put it because the interface is so clean with like how you have things. But like if there was like a little menu icon that would bring up that escape menu, because if someone like I play a lot of PC games, so I know escape is going to bring up the menu. It's just kind of a given um, in the world of gaming. Um, I would figure out if there's a way to either put the menu like a quick menu that opens that pop up, just in case somebody is like, how do I get? Because right now, like, if I didn't know that escape would be what brings up the menu, like I would just click the X that would exit me out of the game. So, but yeah. So Storm, are you still here, or are you kind of MIA helping to get kids? I don't know, maybe to bed or anything. Um, were your kids going stir crazy, Storm? Again, I don't know if you're back or if you're lurking. Oh, I kind of want to get rid of this because I feel like that would fall and those would come together anyways. I'm gonna do it. Yep. Oh, what a combo. What a combo. Is there an achievement for combos? Where's my achievements at? Oh, I gotta go into the library. Oh, did I get all the achievements already? No, I did not. Okay. Sketchy. Well, yeah, I know you can't just put everything. Um, the I have the achievement unlocked for the orgita, the number 11 bread from the traditional in my Steam library, but it's showing up as black here. I knew I had seen it. I knew I had seen it. So, are there more achievements than... Oh man, there are so many achievements. Okay, there's achievements for the Japomeca? Mexa? Mexica? I don't know how to pronounce that one. Apologies. And the Dia de Muertos. Dia de Muertos. The ones in game. The one in game is the unlocks for this run. Oh, okay. So those only show up in this run. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That was a power combo. No, I wanted you to stay up there. I need to get rid of the smiley face. So, you can check the Pancitopedia in the main menu to check the ones unlocked. Boom. Oh, but I don't want to leave right now. Return. Has watching me play and talk through this game, talk through your game, not this game, your game, has it been helpful? Like, have you watched other people play, like either on stream or like screen share or anything like that? Have you watched others play your game? I don't really want... Oh man, I feel like... No, wait. Some ego search every now and then. Okay, so I don't know if when you say ego search, if that's like translating into English the way that I would translate into English that terminology or that phrase, but like ego search to me is like how to maybe make oneself better. You know, watching somebody play my game, being like, yeah, we did a good thing, we made this game. Is that how you're using that phrase, ego search? I think J-Man should have to test out all the food while playing this game. Hey, you know, honestly, like there's a few of these things. Oh, okay. Okay. I've never heard that phrase, ego search. That's interesting. Search for your own stuff. Okay. You know, you are a wealth of knowledge, Ceviche. I appreciate that. I also appreciate the fact that you are bearing with me with all these questions and back and forth. But to go back to Storm Chaser's comment, if I can find a Mexican like bakery, like we've got an Italian one for sure. If I can find a bakery in my area that has these foods, I'm gonna be the first to say I would totally. It didn't really help much. I would totally try these foods. I would try it at least once. Not saying I would like them all. There's definitely some where I'm like, eh. I'm not really a jelly person or a jam person. I think it was. Certain things I really need these guys to match up, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're gonna have to sell out there. I was really hoping that one would fall, but I don't think that's gonna fit. So close. Jam it. Hey. Now we just need to get rid of this one. Yeah, if I could find a bakery that has these foods, I would try them at least once. I don't need to try them. I'm trying to lose the weight. I'm pretty sure none of these are on my doctor prescribed plan. But as far as I know, my doctor does not watch my streams. I'm actually friends with him, but I don't think he tunes into my streams. He's not the type. Do we want to get rid of it? I don't think so. I think I want to wait that out. Please try with care. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely trying to do better. I actually got a motor to replace my walking pads motor that died. So I'm trying to get back into walking while working, and getting like roughly like 8 to 10,000 steps a day to help burn the calories. But yeah. So I know Sketchy's here and Storm's here. It does say that there's 3 viewers. That might just be my Twitch bot. But I really appreciate, you know, Storm as always coming in with either the fun facts or some of them are real sugar bombs. I bet. With the fun facts and just the entertaining conversation. And then the surprise guest of Sketchy Ceviche. Like, I did not have game that I was playing literally at random tonight because I honestly wasn't feeling up to like too much in terms of games, so I was like looking for something chill. This is super chill. We're gonna get stuck. Okay, so that's gonna go here. It's gonna give us the Rolo, which I don't have any of. Watch as he plans out his next move. Let's go here, just in case we get another one. Oh, but we're gonna move that one. Oh, I could have used. Okay. All right. Do we want to move this one or this one? I don't think it really matters other than we want to get this close to this. But we need this actually over her. So, okay, actually if we do, I needed those over there. I was never really good at physics, let alone baked goods physics. So just know that this is stretching me emotionally. Oh, so close. There we go. Sneak. Got our Rolo in the way. Okay, that'll... I don't know why I'm thinking so hard through, like, the planned... I don't know if, like... planned physics engine. Okay, I think we gotta get rid of that one. Oh, it didn't really help. So, since the game came out in December, have you started thinking about what's next? And if the answer is yes, but you're not talking about it yet, that's fine. Bread is serious business, but we made it trying to make our own. Yeah, we made it trying to make it as unstressful as we could. Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's only stressful because I'm like overthinking the physics behind where stuff's gonna drop. You know. So my question was, have you started thinking about what's next? Have you begun to think forward to your next project? El Boltero. What does that translate to? Plan to release it sometime this year? Awesome. Awesome. Well, if you follow me on Twitch or um, if you send me a whisper, I can send you my Discord. I would love to. I wasn't paying attention. I needed to get this one out. Um, the Space Ticketer, very cool. So if it's coming out this year, assuming you were working on it at the same time you were working on this, or was it something you started a while ago that was on hold? And is there part of you that's like, you know what? I like making video games, but I need a break from making video games. I don't know if I want to risk that going up there. Let's go here. I didn't want to risk the can't think of it. The Pancake being too big. Yeah, I've been working on the game for a year and a bit. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm guessing in game development, just like, some of the web projects I've had, there's a point that you get where you're like, I need a break from what I've been building because it has consumed all of my time, energy, and effort, and you haven't been able to think about anything else. Oh, I'm in a predicament, aren't I? Okay. Definitely not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I don't want to get rid of that because I need that to turn into a pig. We got it. The orgita, meaning ear. This is a flaky puff pastry shaped like an ear and is similar to a French palmier and is often dusted with sugar. What's the calorie intake on all of these treats? Just kidding. I don't actually want to know that. I'm afraid to know that and find that out. Oh, why did I do that? I needed that one. Do we put that there? Well, that's gonna land to that one, and then we'll get a empanada, and now we have a bolillo. Bolillo. Fire has collaborated on a game called Hellbound Inc. It's a package delivery in hell. No, you're fine. Is Hellbound Inc. out already or coming soon? Like, was that one released? I feel like I've seen press release stuff about that. Unless I'm getting it mixed up with another game, which is also very possible. it's not released, but there's a Hellbound game that's very different. Okay. Okay. And I might actually just be mixing it up with a different name of something that I've seen, press release for. I get a lot of news about a lot of games every day. Oh, physics. Physics. It's a rad name. It is. Oh man. Oh, so close. Uh-oh. No, it went the wrong way. Do we want to get rid of this one? If we get rid of this one, will these merge? Will we get a pig? Let's do it. Nope, we didn't get the pig. Oh, so close. So close. I think we're dead, chat. Oh, actually, I guess that'll get us a shell, the conch. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Oh, man. Oh. Uh-oh. We're almost out of the bag. Shake it. Oh, that did nothing. Did nothing. We wanted to go this way. Oh, come on. The suspense. Yeah. Well, I think we're cooked. Well, I guess it depends on what this person wants. An empanada. Okay, here, look. If we take this, that merges. That might hit that. What are the chances of that falling this way? Do we want the empanada? I don't feel like this gives us any merging. It did nothing. Okay, well, we got this. We're still alive. I've never been so stressed about cookies. I've never been this. Wait, hang in there. You got this? Food joke? Wait. I made a food. Okay, listen. I said a lot of words in there in my anger. Did I make a food joke? Because if I did, it was definitely subconscious. Does the bag give it all? No. The bag breaks. Were you not here for the bag break, or did you leave like right before round 1? I also feel like I'm surprised at how long these rounds go. Well, that made it worse. Oh. You said you're fried. Oh, I did? Oh. Oof. I know we are trying to build to something greater. I think... How did that... I've never felt so incompetent to bag pastries. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't even know. When did you pop in here, Ceviche? Like, I've been on this round for so long This is my second round, and I've been recording for almost 2 hours. So there's that. Oh, I feel like maybe this one. That did not help me at all. You know, I didn't even think about that as like the problem. The bag was about to break. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, here. Come on, 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 come on. The bag did in fact not give way. And we're gonna go back to the title. Alas. Yeah, I mean, I imagine the game is hard to preview at events because it does take so long. Um, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop recording here. Okay, but I want to say a couple things. Um, I did not have it on. Like, if you're watching this VOD, Sketchy Ceviche did not reach out to me and say like, "Hey, I see you've got a review code. Will you play our game and I'll join the stream?" They were just looking on Twitch, I'm guessing, and found that I was playing it live tonight. So a big, huge shout out thanks to one of the developers on this game, Sketchy Ceviche, for joining the chat, having a conversation, and basically being one of my first, like, I'm playing your game and you're here and I'm getting to like interview you and talk to you. And so I've been really super appreciative of that. Like I said earlier, like I was actually after round one, Sketchy, I was going to quit the game because I played it for like a half hour. Um, got all the way up to number 11 in the baked goods, um, or in the sweet treats, whatever you want to call them, the pancito. And I was like, cool. Can give my thoughts. I gave my thoughts. I said, the art reminds me of a children's story. The kind of the cultural tie-in with Mexico just was unique and cool. And then, just the gameplay was, something similar to a Suikoden game, but then, changed it up with like the townsfolk coming by and ordering food or asking for a certain treat, and then being able to remove that and then, continue on your game. So I said all that. I wrapped all that up. You can look like timestamp probably an hour ago on the video, or if not more. I'd have to look back from when Ceviche came in, but then Ceviche joined us, and then we got to play and interview them, and just really enjoy the conversation, banter back and forth as I played and asked questions, and they entertained me as well with some just cultural understanding of Mexico and the different regions and the different things there and the food, and then sharing a little bit about the gameplay and building the game and that. So um, I want to say huge thanks to Sketchy Ceviche and Fryer for building this Fire, not Fryer, Fire for building this game and then sharing it with the folks over at Press Engine, who then in turn shared the code with me. I know that my channel is not huge. I don't have a lot of viewers. I'm hovering just a little over 100 followers. But each and every time you guys have come in and made chat worthwhile, worth my time, and I've just enjoyed playing games and sharing them with you. And I get to do that because places like Press Engine and people like Ceviche share their games with me. So huge thanks to all those involved in building this game, and then those involved in getting the game in my hands. This has been Pancito Merge. I played on a PC. I started out with a controller, and then I moved quickly over to the mouse because it's pretty much just a click and the item drops in, and then you can click and sell them when the townsfolk come up. But you get to play through the game, and it's super super chill and relaxing. But the most stressful thing is when your bag gets really full. And first off, you probably shouldn't be taking that many treats home. But when your bag gets really full and it pops, it's so stressful, so stressful. So this has been Jay Ober, and I just want to say thanks. And we're gonna stop recording.